I am glad that you at least joined me on this morning. No, I am not at the physical facility of Cornerstone True Fellowship. This Sunday, Elder Lee Bostick is at Cornerstone physically, right? And so I am thankful. I'm thankful for Pastor Bostick. He's known me really when I was a lot younger, and he's been a resource for many years. I'm glad and thankful for that. I came out this morning for an announcement, and also, you know, I'm always going to give some encouragement as I go through things, and I'll just tell you all what's going on. But while I'm here, I'm going to put this word rest. That is something that is a fight for me. It is. Sometimes people believe that that is not necessary, and I recognize it's necessary, and I I tease some people when I say, they need an AA for workaholics, right? From that aspect, I do take time to have a good time, and I try to post some of that so folks can see that there is that fun side that I enjoy. But I'm also thankful for Cornerstone True Fellowship. I can't say this enough. If I have to go back my tenure just at Cornerstone alone, it has been a blessing. I would not have known years ago, as my aunt and uncle and those foundational people were leaders that actually started the church in Mammoth Grove community, that I would be actually pastoring. I know that I've, helped folks in ministry, and I've been in ministry for quite a while, but never would have thought that I would have had Thomas transitioning. And of course, I become a senior person there. In fact, those that are part of Cornerstone recognize and know how I had to come back and repent, because when he was living and I was living life now, that I said that y'all better pray he lived. Now, he wasn't going anywhere, because I don't know about being a pastor. But in that journey that I'm on, and I recognize that we say a lot of things that we have to go back and repent and change and actually obey God. I'm grateful for that. And this is something else that I'm looking that I'm doing and pursuing, is rest. I want to share just a little bit before I make my final announcement. I got to share with y'all, but Mark 6 and 31, this was when Jesus had fed all the 5,000, and he said this. He said, then because so many people were coming and going that they did not even have a chance to eat, he said to them, come with me by yourselves. He talking to his apostle disciples to be to a quiet place and get some rest. So here it was, Jesus said, steal away, get some rest. And so I say that it's a part of the very fiber that we should have, is to steal away and actually get some rest. So this is the time that I'm getting some rest. Now, there's something else that I want to share with y'all that y'all may not know, but I want to read, it's on your screen, Hebrews, the 4:8 through 11. And it says this is interesting. I found it said, for if Joshua had given them rest, God would not have spoken later about another day. And then the 9th verse said, there remains then a Sabbath rest for the people of God. Recognize every day we should get holy, but there's a Sabbath day for the people of God. 10th verse says, for anyone who enters God's rest also rests from their work, just as God did from his. And we recognize there come a time that we're transition, but then there's some physical work that God did as he began to minister, that he took time to rest, as I read earlier. It said, let us therefore make every effort to enter that rest, so that no one will perish by following their example of disobedience. That's the ultimate, right, rest in God, the ultimate transitional time of rest that we will have once we're not here, that we can obey. Well, one of the part of obedience is being able to get some rest and enjoy while we're here on a lighter note, and to serve. Let me just say this. I am excited to be off. That prior, I call prior life, there were times before we even went virtual. Of course, the pandemic caused us to be more public virtually than we were in past. We were always take time. We were not the pastors when my husband was living. We were not the pastors that would not take a vacation in time. And when I say vacation in time, I'm not talking about for conferences. I'm talking about literally take vacation in time to go and enjoy ourselves. And that would literally be 2 Sundays off, right? Because then you have your bivocation. I have my regular job and outside of the church, okay? And then there's the church. And so you would take time to do vacation, paid time off, like in the corporate world, it's called paid time off. Take paid time off without phones, without a connection to the real world. And that was all what we needed. I mean, to come back and be refreshed. I have that opportunity now. And I'm grateful. I would say that because of the last 2 or 3 years, we have not, during the time that a crisis is out there's not time to stop. And we did not really stop then because of the need that was for everything that you embodied in. But there comes a time that you can take off, and I'm taking that right now. No, Cornerstone True Fellowship is not closed. It's not. You know, of course, we have our parishioners, those folks, we know we believe in taking off and having vacation. It's just that Pastor Katrina is not at Cornerstone True Fellowship. The live services that are both Facebook and YouTube, we will join back in on those July the 19th. July the 19th is when we'll come back for Bible study, starting with Bible study on July the 19th at 7:30. But Cornerstone True Fellowship, they are worshiping God this morning with Pastor Ballstick. You'll be there another week. I would love for you all to make me happy to come back and say that there was some that came to visit us at Cornerstone True Fellowship with Pastor Lee Ballstick being there. And so I'm grateful and thankful for that. I may take a little moment, who knows? I know I like to post. I like to post sometimes just to show an encouragement, really. And then I utilize it for archiving, right? Those things that would encourage people to get out. Cornerstone, you couldn't do it. You couldn't be any better. I tell people, and I say this and I say it again, far as the number of people, congregational size, we're small, but we are not small in love. We're not small in taking care of a person like Pastor Katrina, right? We're not small in nurturing. I am literally having the opportunity to have an experience of my lifetime again. I have several of those. I don't just have bucket list things. I don't think I'm not one for that. But if the opportunity come to really enjoy and have that peace, I'm doing that. I also remembered, as you all are listening to me today, that God told me maybe about a couple of months ago. I was working on some stuff, and it was some intense project that I had, and I was seeking God about my direction, as I often do, and the Lord told me to live, right? And so I said, live? He said, yeah, live. In other words, they give me an indication that maybe I wasn't living enough, right? I know that at least for 8 or 9 years, my life had been on a different type of channel, but I am enjoying what I call living. I'm enjoying meeting people, right? I'm enjoying, I enjoy even the peace that I receive. I enjoy the future opportunity that I'm not even aware of that's before me. I don't have any. You say, what is that? I don't know. I don't know what it is. All I know is if Jesus says live, then there is more that's out there. I know how people want to do a vision board and all that. That's great. Do it. But when he said live, there is some fun, some joy, and some things that maybe I don't know of, some people that you can meet that you never met before, that is just not one-sided, it's mutual. I love that idea, right? The idea and the hope that I have with the living while I'm here. Listen, I am grateful. I am very thankful that you all are here. And there is a little song that I kind of like, and hopefully they'll allow it to stay out here just for a few seconds. But it talks about easy. You know, sometimes things get a little complicated, but I think about easy, right? You know, life can be easy sometimes if you really. I'm so glad the Lord loved me completely. Aren't you happy for that? Whoa. You know, I think about it sometimes as life goes, and we're talking about easy. Y'all thumbs up if you can take some easy. You need some easy with all the complications that go on. I'm so glad God loved me completely, y'all. Oh. Listen, I am glad that you joined me. Please, please go to Cornerstone True Fellowship on next Sunday. Cornerstone family, I look forward to enjoying myself and having that rest that I need. I also look forward to knowing, right? One of the things of getting off, knowing that you all are okay because I care. And also knowing that you all are more solid, right? Solid when a leader is not there, right? More connected, more checking on one another, more of support and lifting each other up. And so for that, I'm grateful. Listen, you all have a blessed day. I'm grateful and thankful. Know that I love you, Pastor Katrina.